And we are back playing 7 Days to Die in creative mode. And this is the Donkey Kong level that we're working on. So the premise of this game, of this map, is we are going to attempt to make a new zombie platform. And the idea was Donkey Kong. But instead of you, Mario, the hero, going up the different ramps to rescue the princess, you're going to lure the zombies up the ramps, and you're going to be Donkey Kong, raining down fiery death upon the zombies below. So that's the idea. So I started the game, spawned in, found this nice little town. I spawned in like right over here by the lookout tower, and made my way south a little bit, found a nice little town. As you can see, I've mapped out some of the different POIs, places I want to loot. And I came here. The trader is actually, where's the trader? The trader is over here, I believe. Yeah, right? I think over here. I should mark that, actually. Yeah, let's go mark the trader. Okay. And what I wanted to do, so the first thing I did after I hit the trader is I wanted to set up a working base. And I decided to keep it in the central area, right around in this block, because that way I can use this I can loot in every direction and then just come back into the central base. And this particular block here, I noticed there's a very open field right here. This whole field is completely open. I thought that's the perfect spot for a Donkey Kong platform, because that way, if the zombies are too intense, they shouldn't have to destroy any POIs around here. It's still in town, but it's, everything else is pretty far away from this area in the field. So I felt pretty good about that. I felt like I could do a showdown here and still survive and not cause too much collateral damage. So it's kind of a risk that I'm taking. I know I probably should build on the outskirts of town. There's a lot of open areas here. So it's a bit of a gamble, a little bit of a trade-off, but we'll see what happens. But I'm going to try to build it here. So right now I decided I want to have a ground layer. I'm going to have a bunch of concrete blocks as a base, or as a foundation for the platform. I'm probably going to do 3 concrete blocks minimum. And I'm not quite sure exactly what the dimensions that I want. Right now I have I was thinking about having the walkway about 5 blocks wide. So I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I was thinking about having like an edge, if you will, or like a barrier of about 3 blocks wide. And then as they're coming up the ramp, this gives at least 2 to 3 players room to open fire, attack the zombies, whatever. And I don't think it should be any wider. It doesn't need to be any wider, I think, than 11 blocks. So that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Now, as far as the length, I'm not sure about that. We're going to be using the steep incline wedges, the wedge tips, and then the actual wedge blocks. So it takes about 2 of those to go up 1 level. So I figure, let's say hypothetically, if we have them continuously going on an incline, it'll take about 20 blocks to go up 10 blocks. And so I have, from this corner, I have 10 blocks mapped out. And then we have another 10 blocks here. But you'll see, I still have a lot of room to work, so I might extend it out to be about 30 blocks. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. So that'll give me another 5 for a buffer, and like I say, that way, because I'm gonna have to have a little bit of a barrier on the other side of the wall where the zombies are attacking, just for me to hunker down, do some shooting, and have a couple of escape ladders. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So I'm going to go ahead and extend this about another 10 blocks. And after just a little bit, I'll be back and we will see how it's looking with the foundation in place. So, to be continued.